The global oil production landscape is dominated by powerhouses such as Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, Iran, and Iraq. However, recent developments within the BRICS alliance have ignited a fervent discussion about the stability of the US dollar, as these oil-rich Middle Eastern nations are being urged to adopt a new currency. This video aims to explore the potential implications of Iraq's ambitious plans to ascend as the world's largest oil producer and its expressed interest in joining BRICS. Driven by its Parliamentary Oil and Gas Committee, Iraq is setting its sights on an unprecedented surge in oil production. Before we get into the video, I would like to pass on a special message about a close friend of the channel. Lewin is a sickler and has lost 2 siblings to this disease. He has battled the dreaded sickle cell disease all his life, but his health keeps deteriorating as the days go by. Lewin is indeed a fighter, and the best we can do for him as a team is to help him stay healthy. Lewin's health can be completely restored with a bone marrow transplant and a bilateral hip replacement. So we call on all our audience and fans to please donate and see that he gets these surgeries. Please check out his GoFundMe campaign in the description below. The committee has outlined an audacious goal to elevate daily oil production from its current level to over 5 million barrels, with an ambitious aspiration of reaching an astonishing 13 million barrels per day. Such a momentous projection places Iraq on the precipice of surpassing Saudi Arabia, the current frontrunner in global oil production, by the narrowest of margins. The economic implications of this remarkable feat for Iraq cannot be overstated. The country's struggling economy, marred by years of conflict and instability, stands to be revitalized and reinvigorated. The exponential increase in oil production presents Iraq with a golden opportunity to chart a course towards financial recovery. Moreover, with such a substantial surge in oil output, Iraq possesses the potential to captivate the attention of other nations, enticing them to gravitate towards Iraq as a primary source for their oil consumption and trade needs. Furthermore, the implications of Iraq's ascent as a major oil producer extend beyond its own borders. The global oil market, already subject to intricate webs of geopolitical dynamics, would witness a significant shift in power dynamics. Iraq's increased production capacity has the potential to challenge the dominance of existing oil-producing giants such as Saudi Arabia and introduce a fresh element of competition and diversification. Inevitably, the allure of Iraq's vast oil reserves would lead to a reconfiguration of economic relationships, with countries recalibrating their oil procurement strategies. Traditional oil importers may find themselves compelled to reconsider their existing arrangements and establish new partnerships to secure their energy needs. The geopolitical landscape could witness a recalibration of alliances and allegiances as nations scramble to establish favorable positions in the global energy market. Moreover, Iraq's enhanced stature as an oil producer could reshape the dynamics of regional influence, affording the country a pivotal role in determining the geopolitical trajectory of the Middle East. The power dynamics among nations in the region would undoubtedly experience a paradigm shift, and Iraq would find itself in a position of increased leverage and influence. Iraq's ambitious plans, if successfully executed, have the potential to reshape not only its own economic fortunes, but also the broader dynamics of the global energy landscape. The stage is set for Iraq to establish itself as a formidable player in the international oil market, forging new economic alliances and potentially altering the existing balance of power. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that Iraq's path to becoming the world's largest oil producer is fraught with challenges and uncertainties. Geopolitical complexities, technical obstacles, and environmental considerations could hinder or delay Iraq's progress. Furthermore, the realization of these ambitious plans would necessitate significant investments in infrastructure, technology, and human capital. Overcoming these hurdles will require sustained commitment, collaboration, and careful planning. Iraq's expressed interest in joining the BRICS alliance and embracing the new currency for international transactions introduces another layer of complexity to the evolving situation. The prospect of Iraq becoming a member of BRICS while simultaneously ascending as the world's largest oil producer holds significant implications. Such a scenario would grant Iraq substantial leverage on the global stage, potentially reshaping economic dynamics and influencing trade patterns. Membership in the BRICS alliance would provide Iraq with a platform to exert its influence and forge stronger economic ties with other member nations. As a major oil producer, Iraq's inclusion in BRICS would not only enhance its economic prospects, but also solidify its position as a key player in the energy sector. This newfound stature could compel other countries, particularly those within the BRICS alliance, to consider settling payments in the new currency being proposed by BRICS, thereby reducing their reliance on the US dollar in international trade. The potential impact on the US dollar cannot be understated. The convergence of favorable circumstances for Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and the BRICS currency could potentially deliver a significant blow to the US dollar's position as the dominant global reserve currency. The implications are particularly pronounced when considering Iraq's recent ban on the trade of US dollars in foreign exchange markets. This ban serves as a deliberate strategic maneuver aimed at strengthening the usage of Iraq's own currency, the Iraqi dinar, and aligning itself with the broader objectives of the BRICS alliance. By banning the trade of US dollars, Iraq demonstrates its commitment to reducing its dependence on the US currency and potentially opening the door to broader adoption of the new currency proposed by BRICS. This move not only signals Iraq's alignment with the strategic interests of BRICS, but also highlights its intention to assert its economic sovereignty and reduce vulnerability to external factors. Iraq's decision to implement the ban just 2 months prior to the BRICS summit raises intriguing questions about the underlying motivations and potential ramifications. It is clear that Iraq's move is intricately linked to the broader objectives of the BRICS alliance, which aims to challenge the global dominance of the US dollar and create an alternative reserve currency. By aligning itself with this vision, Iraq positions itself as an active participant in shaping the future of global finance. The ban on the US dollar in Iraq also signifies a larger shift in the global economic landscape, with countries increasingly exploring alternatives to the long-standing dominance of the US currency. It reflects a growing sentiment among nations to diversify their economic relationships and seek greater autonomy in financial transactions. The decision could pave the way for other nations within the region to follow suit, further eroding the stronghold of the US dollar in international trade. While the implications of Iraq's ban on the US dollar and its interest in joining BRICS are yet to fully materialize, it is evident that these actions are part of a broader paradigm shift in the global financial system. As the BRICS alliance gains momentum and Iraq asserts its ambitions in the oil market, the dynamics of international trade and the relative influence of currencies are likely to undergo significant transformations. The coming years will prove critical in determining the extent to which these developments impact the stability and primacy of the US dollar on the global stage. In summary, Iraq's ambitious plans to become the largest oil producer in the world, combined with its interest in joining the BRICS alliance and accepting the new currency, pose a potential threat to the US dollar. The projected increase in Iraq's oil production could provide a significant boost to its economy and make it an attractive destination for oil consumption and trade. The influence of Iraq's oil production, in conjunction with BRICS, could challenge the supremacy of the US dollar as the global reserve currency. However, it is essential to note that these developments are speculative and contingent upon various factors aligning in favor of Iraq, BRICS, and the new currency. The future of the US dollar and the dynamics in the global oil market remain uncertain and will require careful observation to discern the true implications of these potential shifts. Nevertheless, the evolving landscape warrants attention and serves as a reminder that the geopolitical and economic landscape is constantly in flux. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you find the video interesting? If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. Thanks for watching.